Hello, everyone. Crystal here with your February 12th, 2021 daily tarot reading. As always, we do these readings to pick up on the overall vibrational frequency of the day. So, I am getting a channel message that today will be weird, and we did just come off that new moon in Aquarius. People just might be acting a little different. Okay, I think they might be tapping into some energy that might be not necessarily on the same wavelength as yours, but that's not always bad. You just have to swing and watch and see what does work for you. So let's get started. I do like the end of the day better than like the beginning, midday. I think that the beginning of the day, there can be a rush, and sometimes people like that. Like if you're from New York, a lot of people like the hustle and bustle. I don't. It stresses me the hell out. I like a lot of things going on. I like to stay busy, but I just don't like too much congestion. And that is here. So just watch it. People's temper is going to be a little nuts earlier in the AM. Could be for the whole day. But once again, this is why we watch these videos, so that we can channel the Queen of Wands upright, and not the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. The King of Wands in reverse. A lot of you are in a rush to go somewhere, but just not right now. And some of you are in a rush to go nowhere. Okay. And I'm never the Debbie Downer, but we rush so much. We push, 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 push. And then sometimes when we get to those places, we have realized that we've made a mistake. And that's okay. There are lessons within the mistake. But if you just would have slowed down a little bit, that could have been an L, a lesson or a loss that you avoided. So I do feel like some of you all are dealing with a very demanding man in your life, or some of you are letting your divine masculine energy get the best of you with rage and irritation and going off. So you just really have to make sure that you are treating other people how you would want to be treated. That's hard when you're in the middle of an argument or if somebody cuts you off in traffic, but just let them get over. Fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, really have to be careful today with their masculine side. It's already a masculine, element. But they really just have to be watchful of that to make sure they don't make any too quick decisions that they later on regret. Now, the Knight of Swords is here. So first off, let's notice all the people here, just randomly. Every single card has a person on it. So this is not I don't feel like an isolated day. Maybe later on that night, things get a bit more isolated. Or if you are like, okay, since I saw this reading, Crystal, I want to isolate myself today. Well, then of course you won't be around anybody, right? Because you decided to isolate yourself. But for most of us, this is going to be a busy day, a lot of phone calls, people reaching out who you haven't talked to in a while, which is good. But if you're not in the mood, that can be annoying. Now, the Knight of Swords is here, which I like. He puts us, he or she, makes us quick on our toes. Have you ever been in a situation where, I don't know, maybe you had to lie to the police or something? Hopefully not. Or maybe to a principal, let's keep it PG. And maybe, like, when kids have to just tell a little white lie, but it's like it comes out so quick. It's like, damn, I'm good. That's the Knight of Swords. Of course, the older we get, we don't want to put ourselves in positions like that, right? But I'm sure when some of you all were younger, and some of you probably still do that, know how to think quick on your toes. Nothing is wrong with that. Just, of course, we got to check and see what's around it or why that's happening. But long story short, the Knight of Swords gives us a beautiful day of speaking and saying what we need to say and finding those words. And sometimes that can be annoying and hard during a Mercury retrograde because it's easier to say the wrong word, skip over your words, and whatnot. So, but still keep in mind the Knight of Swords is still extreme. So when it comes to your words, I said that, it's like, whoa, you just hurt someone's feelings. I don't even know what I just said. I don't know what that was, but it was supposed to be some type of dialogue that was aggressive. So use it for good. Speak your truth. Write a poem. Speak it out. recorded, that would be amazing. An amazing way to use this energy. Now, the Ace of Wands in reverse can sometimes slow you down. We did just have a new moon. Just rest. It's not even a lack of energy. It's just you're not replenishing your energy with meditation. So you have to make sure that at some point today you breathe, and not your regular breathing, right, to keep you alive, but intentional breaths of focus, and setting your intentions when you inhale, holding it, and then releasing whatever it might be. So the Ace of Wands in reverse is that. Now, for those of you, this probably wouldn't be a Friday night. I would go to a party. This is like one night stand city. If you like one night stands, go with it. If not, then hey, watch it. Because the Ace of Wands in reverse is just kind of giving me that. And for those of you who are in relationships and having a hard time, it could be because you are still intimately connected to someone that you need to give a little break to. Sometimes your reproductive organs will give you a heads up when someone isn't for you, or just energy sucker, or whatever. It doesn't even have to be intimate. Just pay attention to your body and what your energy is telling you, because if you're being told to slow down, slow down. And also, for those of you out there who are like, I want to cut ties with that guy or that girl and I just can't, well, stop being intimate. That's one way. You can't keep that energy going in those lower chakras and thinking that you're really going to be able to stand on your 2 feet and cut someone off who isn't good for you. Now, the next card is the Queen of Wands. Oh, let's not forget the Ace of Wands is, for 20% of us, a gift from God that brings back an old passion project that really hits off. So get creative, get creative. And the Queen of Wands is helping you with that. I mean, just look at her. Is it going to focus? I just love her. Look at her black cat and her candles. Really good day to do a spiritual ritual. She the whole world is in her hands. She exudes magic because she knows that she is magical. And she is the nurse to the soul, so she likes to inspire people and put them on their path and to feel alive. You came to this earth to feel alive. A lot of us dread life. A lot of times we deal with depression or sadness, and it makes us question being alive. And the Queen of Wands is like fairy godmother today. Like, oh, no, 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 we're not doing that. And it's just really, really good vibes and good energy. So use that. Instead of that frustration, make it into magic, passion, love. And then we have the Hierophant last, which I'm really feeling the vibe. The Hierophant can be annoying to some people because, he prefers to do things a certain way. He wants the things to be strictly by the book. And today might be a better day to do so. I probably wouldn't test my luck with anything that I wouldn't want to get caught up in, because a lot of the times the Hierophant is kind of like what do you call it? Magnifying glass of looking into what you've been doing. And you don't have to be extra paranoid. Nobody's perfect, but the Hierophant is just saying, just honor your relationship. Some of you all are thinking about going back to school, and you should. Some of you all are thinking about starting a business, and you should. Some of you all are thinking about getting back in some type of religious organization, and you should. Take your time. It's nothing you have to rush, but great time to re-edit and restructure your life and get things back on track. The Hierophant helps you tremendously with that. Really good also when it comes to finances and bettering your life. So yeah, use the magic of the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant to make it happen. So enjoy this beautiful, beautiful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.